What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the Big Bubble MX1 before I get into the video and go over the kicks and all that stuff. If you are new to my channel and this is your first time just stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. But look, while I have you here, do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way when I upload new material, I post new content, you'll get notified and you can head to my channel. You can check out the latest video that I uploaded for you guys. If you are on social media such as like Instagram, Twitter, you enjoy pictures of sneakers, outfits with sneakers, really anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, after you watch the video, if you enjoy it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way, guys. It shows me that you enjoy my content, and it just motivates me to keep wanting to record videos whenever I have new pickups. So if you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up. All right, so now that the intro is all out of the way for my first timers, we could dive right into this review. So back in 1986, the story for those who don't know, you know, Tinker Hatfield was designing the MX1 and went to put these out into production, and they had this really large air unit on you know, the air bubble on here. So this was like the first exposed like air shoe out, like became like famous on a lot of Nike shoes. So what happened was they put these into production, and they started to notice with certain temperatures outside, the outside element and temperatures may have an effect on the air unit. So like mid-production, some actually sold, but mid-production they kind of changed the whole design up, shrunk the air bubble, and is the air bubble you see on now today's Air Max 1. So that's just a little background and a little history. So I want to say they said like maybe a little over 400,000 pairs or something like that was actually sold in the early 80s. But they made like that mid-production change and shrunk the air unit. So this is like a true first retro of that shoe that came out, you know, way back in the early 80s. So they finally released it. I guess they re-engineered this air unit, because if it was a problem back in 1986, they put it on this air unit. So I'm sure it's redesigned and it can handle the weather elements that they were afraid of way back then in the early 80s. So just a little background, little history on the shoe for those who don't know. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go over like the different materials that we have on here. I'm gonna touch on quality control, and at the end of the video, I'll lace these up, toss them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around, and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything on the shoe. Coming up to the toe box, you have like a nice mesh on the toe, and then you have like a nice grain of a suede, kind of feel like almost like a felt material. Same thing for here. It's like a suede nubuck, but it also feels like almost like a felt kind of material for the swoosh, the gray part, and all on the mud guard and stuff. So you got this nice see-through, not see-through, it's like a big pattern mesh on here. The only thing with mesh and like with the white mesh and white toe box and stuff like that, when these get dirty, it's like extremely hard to clean. I don't care what shoe cleaner you use or what kind of shoe cleaner you try and say is the best. It's just hard to, this is gonna be hard to clean if you get like a serious stain on it. It's never gonna look the same once it get dirty. That's the only thing I don't like when it comes to, you know, certain Air Max that have this all white mesh like this. But it is what it is. Shoes are meant to be worn, meant to get dirty. So that's pretty much it for this mesh material and like the felt kind of material that you have on here. So you have this really large Big Bubble, is what we nicknaming these, like Big Bubble air unit on here. So you guys can see that. And I've been seeing some pictures that we may be getting some different colors of this Big Bubble silhouette. So I'm not sure if I'll cop any more colors. I only wanted this original colorway, since this is like a part of kind of like sneaker history a little bit. All other ones, I'll probably pass on other colorways. Although the MX1 is like my all-time favorite MX silhouette. I love the MX1 silhouette. Probably like hands down my favorite. Then the 90s come in like a close second. So here's the insole. You got that Nike Air insole on here. You have the size on kind of like around the sock line on here. So I thought that was pretty cool and something different. Not sure why they put it on there, but that was something a little bit different. Hadn't seen before. And here's your outsole on here. And I'm gonna do a comparison video to like the regular OG color white and red MX1s, just to kind of go over the different comparisons between the two. But pretty much it material wise, that's the materials on here. As far as quality control goes, the QC is decent. Like, I don't have any real complaints at all. Normally with some Nike products like Dunks and Jordans and some certain silhouettes, you would get like a lot of glue, stains, paint stroke issues, stitching issues, but I don't really have any of that with my pair in particular. I'm not sure if other people had QC issues with theirs, but I don't have any real QC issues with my pair at all. So overall QC is really decent, satisfied with it. So that is pretty much it for the QC on here, showing you guys like different labels and all other stuff on here, making sure I'm not missing anything. You have this material here. It's almost like a kind of like a nylon. It's a weird feeling fabric, like a silky feel almost. But that's that. Show you guys the box now. So we do get a special box, which is pretty cool. Have like the little air units right here, see-through swoosh. Open up the box, you have like the stripy tissue. Usually get this with some of your MX1s. It come with this little stripy tissue. Some of my older ones have this as well. So that's pretty much it for that. The box, here's your label with your product code, your color breakdown. You can scan your camera on this, and it's just to open up the regular Nike page. It'll take you to the Nike app. It doesn't do anything in particular. It doesn't like take you to a photo of the shoe or take you to the page with the shoe on it or anything. It just brings you to the Nike page. I mean, to the regular Nike.com website. So that's pretty much it far as the box go. I'm gonna take them off here now, lace them up, toss them on feet and all that good stuff. Before I do, leave me a comment. Let me know if you cop these, if you're a fan of the MX1, the whole history, the big bubble MX1. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I usually reply when you guys leave me comments down at the bottom. If I don't reply to like exactly what you say to me, I'm gonna at least hit like that heart button or that thumbs up button next to your comment, just to let you know that I saw your comment. So drop me a comment down at the bottom. Let's chop it up in the comment section. But I'm gonna take them off here now, lace them up, toss them on feet really quick. You guys hang tight, let's lace these up. All right guys, here's an on feet look at the Big Bubble MX1s. Just wanna show y'all really quick what they look like on feet. First things first, we can just jump right into sizing. That's usually like the most requested and asked question, especially for like people who don't have them and in the market. So to me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. I like a snug and exact fit. And for some reason, like over like the last 2 years or so, I feel like Nike has changed the cut of their MX1s. I used to go true to size, but I noticed they started to fit a little bit roomy on me. So I've been going down a half size in my MX1s and they fit me perfect. It's more of the fit that I like. I like a snug sock feeling, one-to-one fit on my sneakers. Not to where my feet are balled up tight and I'm in pain. I just like a real snug fit. I don't think my feet are doing any growing, so I don't really like a lot of room in my shoes. But I went down a half size and it fit me perfect. It got the fit that I want. If you are the same way and like that same fit, I think you can go down a half size, honestly. If you don't, and you want a little bit of room in your shoe, go true to size and you should be a-okay as well. If you have wide feet and you like a snug exact fit or that kind of one-to-one fit like me, I think you can go true to size and you should be good. But if you want like a little bit of room in your shoe, especially like the width of the shoe, just because the MX already run kind of narrow, you may want to go up a half size. You might have more room in the toe than you like, but it'll be a little bit more wider if you go up that half size if you have wide feet. As far as comfort goes, to say this was a shoe that they're trying to mimic from the early 80s, it was the first couple shoes with that exposed air unit. It's a really comfortable shoe. It's a light shoe. It was intended for for running and being light for runners and stuff like that. So it's a real comfortable shoe. To say it's a retro of a shoe from, you know, decades ago. Like on a scale to maybe 1 to 5, maybe, like with 5 being extremely comfortable, these are up there, man. They're up there like maybe like a 4, 3.5, 4, somewhere around there. To say it's an old shoe, they're extremely comfortable. But that's pretty much it, man. I won't ramble anymore. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. I'm gonna wrap the video up here now. I just wanted to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. But as I mentioned earlier, if you guys are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. More videos on the way, more stuff to record and show you guys. But I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Stay tuned. Peace.